Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla Gamer, and today we are going to be doing a YouTube video about advice and tips on going back to school. Now, these tips are for any grade level, any type of person, kid, adult, college kids, middle school kids, high school kids, kindergarten kids, elementary kids. It's for anybody who is going back to school. So if you are going back to school and you need some tips and advice of what to expect, what to do, or anything like that, keep watching and stay tuned. So if you are worried about anything, like first thing, getting friends, I highly encourage everybody to try to be as open as possible. I know it wasn't as easy for me to be open because I wasn't an open person. I was very shy. I wasn't a very outgoing person. I was if you got to know me, but I wasn't the first person to be like, hey, how are you doing? I was just like in a bad mood every day. High school, I don't miss it at all, but I would say to if you have a opportunity to go to a party, to go to a birthday, to sit at the popular table, just do it, because literally high school is one time. Like, it's one time, it's not your whole life, so just remember that. And you only have one high school to go through, so I would say and encourage everybody to try their best to be as open and honest as possible, but stay true to who you are. And if those people don't really like you, you have to notice and you have to see their vibes and how they treat you. And if it's off and if it's not cool, I would suggest you to try to find new friends. School is hard, and me, I wasn't book smart, I was more street smart. So I like to know the answer, and when I know the answer, I like to study the answer for the test. So I don't really like finding the answer in the book and discovering what the answer is, because I'm just the person who likes to get it done and get it done as fast as I can. So I learned that while I'm in college now, so that's the type of learning that I like to do. But I would say do whatever learning, you have to learn how to, your study habits, and just learn how you learn. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but just get into your study habits. Do not fall behind. I'm saying, like, if you're in high school, if you're in middle school, stay focused, you know, but don't be so hard on yourself. You are so young. You have your whole life in front of you, and you won't know this, but until you're in high school, middle school does not matter at all. It does not affect your life, your job, your future, nothing. Middle school literally does not matter. It's high school and college that matters, and that's the tea, sis. So I would say to not worry so much about your study habits in middle school, but in high school I think it's very important to get into your study habits and not let society and what other people do dictate on what you want to do. Because I know when I was in high school, I wasn't the type to go in parties. I wasn't the type to hang out with a lot of people. I really didn't have any friends. I had a few that I still talk to now, but I didn't have a lot of friends. So I wouldn't, if I could change anything about high school, I would try to hang out with everybody that I could and try to see where they fit in my life, and maybe I would have more friends than I do now, but I don't, because I wasn't outgoing in high school. I was very introverted. So I would encourage everybody to stay on your study habits in high school, and definitely don't give up. Okay, next tip I would say is don't be so hard on yourself, and if you need to cheat, I encourage to do so. I don't think cheating is good, but if it's not a test, I think it's okay to look up the answer, to know what the answer is, to know what the right answer is for the test. I do think that cheating on a test is wrong, but I don't think that cheating on a worksheet is wrong, because you're just asking for help from Google or whatever other source you guys are using. So I feel like you can ask Google for help on your worksheets. I feel like that's what helps me a lot, because I don't like working in the book. I don't like going by the book. I just like to know the answer so I can remember the answer. But I do like to work in the book just to know, like, oh, I'm doing what everybody else is doing. The next tip that I feel like is very, very important for people who are going back into school is don't rush into a relationship, okay? Go off of vibes. That's what I do. If their vibe is off, your woman intuition, you know what's right in your heart, just go with your heart. That's like the most helpful tip I can give you. If you want a boyfriend or a girlfriend, I wouldn't say throw yourself out there, but try to just get to know people for who they are. Don't try to change people for who they aren't. Me, I was in a relationship half of high school, so I didn't really have the chance to talk to other people, but I don't regret being in a relationship because I learned so much out of it. I do suggest people who really do want to be in a relationship just to get to know people. Don't force anything. Don't try to fit something in there that does not belong, because really, relationships nowadays do not last. And I knew that in middle school because I seen people who are still together from middle school, but it's very, very rare and hard to accomplish that and see that. So that is one of the most helpful tips I will give you guys. My last tip I can give you guys today is you have to know what failure is to know what success is. You have to know the struggle to actually get out of the struggle. Like, if you have never failed at anything, you don't know how to pick yourself back up. You have to know how to fail a test. You have to know how to fail at a relationship. You have to know how to fail at a friendship. It's all about learning. It's all learning experiences. And I failed at tests many times. I did not pass every test. I didn't beat myself up about it, but you know, it's not a big deal. If you pass, you pass. You don't have to get that A. You're fine with a B. You're fine with a C. You're fine with a D. Just pass. That's really, like, if you are such a perfectionist, I get it. Like, you want that A. You want the A+. You want that 100 over 100 class percentage. But it is okay if you get a 95. It is okay if you get a 60. I totally get it. You want that perfect grade, but it is okay if you fail. If you do not fail, you don't know what it is to succeed, okay? So I would say just calm down. Just calm down. It'll be okay. If you have faith in God and you know that things are gonna go your way because you are a child of God and you know He is with you and He is going to help you all throughout the way, you are set. You're just set. So that's what I have to say about all of the tips and advice, relationships, everything that I can share with you guys. If you guys have any more questions, comment them down below. And if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and come join the channel. Okay? So thank you guys for watching. I hope this was good timing because I know a lot of people are going back to school. But anyways, thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you guys in my next one.